Oh,
Well, I'm not late, so don't even dare.
you're like that assistant who shows up 5 minutes late, doesn't even forgets to bring the coffee.
What are you talking? I'm not even late. I'm not even late. Not even.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. I'm not though. That's the thing. I'm looking at it. I'm not late.
It's 12:31.
Now it is after all the wells
Oh,
and
you
shit.
showed up at 12.
And I
That's
also
not showing up
I
on
also
time.
showed up at 12:29, and then
No, you
I had
ain't,
to
because
fix
I've been here since 12:27.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. I got here 2 minutes after you.
I didn't see that. You're late.
Dude, all right. Before fixing my headphones just now,
Mhm.
I opened Discord, and the first picture I see is this the girl in the general chat that we had
Oh,
a
yeah.
debate. How dare I?
I
How dare I?
I was, dude,
You
when I
must have been. You must have been like, this is Cheez-Its and Doritos all over
No, of
again.
course. That's what it always is now.
That's it always goes back to Cheez-Its and Doritos.
I was like, I can't figure out why he's lying, but
I'm
I
not
know
lying.
he
I
is.
swear to God, I wasn't lying. I swear, dude. Watch the movie.
No, but you're
and
lying to yourself, though. You know what I
I
mean?
get. I was in denial. I guess. Watch,
Yeah.
but watch the movie, and it will hypnotize you. You'll think. I
I hear
swear,
that.
dude. I swear, you'll think the same. Alexa, all lights 40%. I swear, dude. You'll think the same
No,
thing.
I'll give you that. Because there's times where there's an actress in a specific movie, and then I look the actress up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I swear to you. I swear to you. That's this case. I kind of, because I got him in. I'm looking.
But when
at
I
the-
joined,
I'm
like,
looking at the
when
other
I joined-
picture, and I'm like, geez, she look a little rough there too.
Well, yeah, when I joined this like a couple minutes ago, I saw that's the first thing I saw, and I was fuming. I was like, I can't believe he said she was beautiful.
I swear to God, just watch the movie and you'll understand.
The movie looks kind of gay, though.
Yeah, it was good.
I saw the trailer, and it was like,
It was a good movie.
I don't know, it's kind of played out.
No, I was.
The whole like, oh, here's this Southern guy, and here's this fucking Native American, and against all laws. In a time where it was forbidden. It's
Thought
like,
the
shut up.
same thing. Thought the same exact
I
thing.
mean, I know it's Scorsese though, so it's
Thought the same thing. Watch the movie. It'll blow your mind. You'll be like, what a fucking twist.
I do. I don't think I've ever seen something that isn't good from Scorsese. So
Exactly. The art of shaving.
there's that. But also, I'm not gonna go to the fucking movie theater to watch it. I'll wait till it comes out.
I mean, that's up to
I'm
you.
not fucking 50 years old.
It was one of those things where it seemed like a type of movie where like, this was good to watch in a theater.
Yeah, I have good headphones.
You're gonna be jerking
Like-
off and playing video
like
games
what?
at the same time.
Yeah. What other reason to go to the theater besides sound is there?
Well, picture.
Heck, sure. My monitor looks better than a fucking
It
projector.
doesn't. It depends on
It
the theater.
does.
It doesn't.
This monitor is insane. It looks so much better than an old projector from the 80s.
It's not a projector.
Running
That's not.
film.
That's not how it works.
That's literally how it
That's
works.
not
Yeah,
what
it
they're
is.
doing
it's
anymore.
a film projector.
You think there's a
What do you
guy
mean?
back there just like
Yes.
putting in film?
You think Scorsese isn't shooting on film?
That has
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
That
man.
has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Yeah, did that his movies on film. They actually send the physical film and they run it through that projector.
You think every theater that's running that movie has like a little
Yes.
circle?
How do you think they do it, Whitey?
No way.
How do you fucking think they do? You think that they're not
Why
running
do I
film
have arrows
projectors?
for my name? Why haven't I changed that? What? Wait, what?
You think the movie theaters you go to aren't running film projectors? What do you think they're running?
Digital.
No, they're not.
In most cases, movie theaters are no longer using the traditional film format for showing movies. Since the early 2000s, digital projectors, thank you, have been the industry standard around the world. As movie projection technology advances, older methods such as film slowly become more and more obsolete.
Yeah, but you know Scorsese's using film, right?
Jeff,
He's-
what?
he
Like,
has-
are you kidding me? I just read it to you, dude. I just
I know,
read
but
it
I-
to you.
we're
And then,
talking
and
about
then you,
someone who's
and then you
like-
think Martin Scorsese is like, nah,
Yeah,
come on.
I do. I do.
Yeah, dude, come on. I just read it to you. Just take the L, man. Take the L.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L that movie theaters are using digital now. You're right about that. I was wrong. But
I like how you
I-
have to speed run that fucking sentence, dude.
no, I'll give it to you.
All right, let me acknowledge this. Now let me go back. I put this fucking tea in the microwave for a minute and a half. The cup might as well be like Dante's Peak, and the water's
kind of
as
tea?
cold. Licorice, actually.
Licorice, he says.
Yes.
Like black licorice?
Yeah.
I hate black licorice.
I was never big on
I love
licorice
tea,
either.
though.
However, some licorice flavored things taste really good.
Yeah, I've had liqueur, which is pretty good with licorice in it, but and candy, certain candy, but like on its own, I prefer like red.
As opposed to black.
Mm.
Oh, then you'd love Killers of the Flower Moon.
Why?
There's a Native American Indian.
Oh, red.
Yeah.
They do get red as fuck.
Not this girl though.
That's
Because
not
she's
like
not Native American. Apparently, I don't think she's Native American. You think she's Native American?
Yeah, she looks it.
She looks a little bit, right? Even in
She absolutely looks it. Yeah,
yeah.
but she's probably like only like 30%.
I always like that. That's the running joke. It's like 1/30. Like, who was the guy who? There must have been someone who started that. Like, who actually was 1/30th. And now everyone just goes, "Ah, you ain't. You're
You ain't
1/30th. You're whiter than me."
Well, they're just like Asians, you know.
Well, it's funny. I was watching. Oh, dude, fuck, he's calling me now. I was watching a video because I remember
Who?
my buddy, and
That was your brother with his Mr. Beast shirt.
and
Or your
his-
dad with his Hyundai.
I wonder next time I see him if he's like, "Yeah, I just saw Burt Kreischer's new movie. It was pretty good."
Oh god.
Imagine. I'll disown him. I'll be like, I gotta go.
That movie looked like it could be good though. All jokes aside.
I did actually. I didn't see.
It looked like it could be really bad also, but
I didn't see it, but it looked. Yeah, it looked like it had potential to be really good. I have no. I don't even know though where. I wonder if it's still in theaters. When did that come out? It wasn't that long ago, right? Like a month ago.
I don't know. Did it come out? I don't know if it even
Oh,
came out
that's
yet.
true. I don't even. That's very true. I think it did. I do think it did. All right, hold on. Wait, what was I? What was I talking about? Fuck. Oh no.
It was something about Indians.
No, American
Asians.
Indians being yeah, no, there's a lot
They're
of
not
like
Indians, by the way.
American Indians, yes.
Yeah, but they're Native Americans.
No, that's actually technically not.
I know they like being called Indians now, but it doesn't make
Now, you think they switched it up in the past 2-3 years?
Yeah, apparently, like recently, they've come out and been like,
No,
"No,
it's
we actually
because
like the term
we're
Indian."
retarded and never really looked into what they wanted to be called. We just called them Native Americans.
I know, but they want to be called Indians because we called them Indians, but they're not Indians. They're not from
Wait,
India.
they want to
It
be
was
called.
all a mistake.
No. They want to
It's
be
just
called.
they like that name now.
So you think they just switched it up?
Mhm.
Okay.
They did, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
They came out like recently and was like, "Hey, we actually
Who's
like
they?
the term Indian."
All of them came out.
No, but
collectively?
you know, like the national group leader, like he
Suppo-
came out.
Supposedly, though, they originated from China, the north,
Yeah,
east, because
they crossed the land bridge back when there was like ice,
yeah.
and then they just kind of got a little bit more tan because North America's a little warmer, and
Which I
but they're
believe,
basically Asians.
because and the most recent video I saw on that is taking their DNA and how related it is to that area. Not saying like it's highly related, but it's not really related to anywhere else except around that area.
Huh?
So
So it actually matches with the DNA.
to a
That
degree-
makes sense.
to a degree. Yeah, well, I mean,
They
if
do
there-
kind of look Asian.
There's a little. Oh yeah, there's definitely characteristics. The
They look more Asian than Caucasian.
the rounder face, the higher cheekbones. I mean, there's definitely there's definitely like fucking.
And they made their
similarities.
way all the way down to South America.
Dude,
too,
yeah,
which is
can you
crazy.
imagine walking through
The
ice?
entire continent?
What was going on in China back then where you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, you actually packed your bags and left. Like, well, you took your ball
Yeah.
and went home.
There was apparently a lot of big animals back then too. There was like these bears that are way bigger than polar bears that were like at the Bering Strait that would like fuck everyone up.
By the way, have you ever seen horses like 1,000 years ago? Like what a horse looks like?
No,
Looks
Are they
retarded.
giant?
It's like a fucking. It's like a dog that's an anteater. It's fucking like looks retarded. I swear to God, look at horses back in there. You're like, that's not a horse. There's just no way. I swear. Like, hold on. horses.
I know. I never trust that's
back
what
in.
shit looks like though, because like all they have is a skeleton.
Yeah, but dude, it's like
You don't
I think it's like from a decade ago. Like I can't like
Oh.
it's, like the horses back in the day looked different.
Because now they say dinosaurs had like feathers and shit. Which when we were young, they were like supposed to be reptiles.
Yeah, I heard that around 10 plus years ago, the feather thing. And part of me is just like, nah, not in my,
Which makes sense because if
not
you
in
saw
my
this,
America.
if you saw the skeleton of like a tiger, you would never in a million years be able to be like, oh, that's what it looks like a tiger. You'd just be like, oh, it kind of looks like a fucking gangly.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, it's, I don't want to necessarily say guessing, but yeah, it's, yeah, they're basing their theory on what something looked like on all the data they have.
Hmm.
Yeah. Look at this fucking thing. Hold on. This is like an ancient horse.
Give me the deeds. Oh my god.
Right?
This thing looks fucking retarded. There's no way that looked like that. That's what I'm saying. They're mistaken.
It had like claws too. It didn't have
Thing
hoofs.
looks like half dinosaur, half horse.
Well, I mean, it's ancient, man. Everything ancient's gonna look half dinosaur.
I know. Why were they so big, too? Why was everything so big?
No,
before
they're
the fucking-
smaller apparently.
Oh,
Horses got bigger over time. There was one of the few that actually got bigger.
huh.
Right?
Oh yeah, I think didn't most mammals actually get bigger?
True, they're a mammal. Yeah, true. You're right.
There were some mammals that were huge, like the bears I was talking about. I forget the name of the bear.
Also, I think what was the one?
They were giant wolves too, dire
Was it
wolves.
koalas that like were huge. Like there was a few animals that were just like huge, and now they're like little, like almost like rodents now. Imagine dying
Like-
from a koala.
Oh my god. I don't think those things are that cute either. People always say they're cute. I'm like,
No,
they're
they're
kind of weird
They're
looking.
retarded. They have
look
gonorrhea
old.
or something. They have dude. No, seriously, they have chlamydia. I
They
think.
have gonorrhea.
I swear to God, I swear to you, I'm not fucking around. They have stuff.
What is gonorrhea? I've heard it, but I don't know what it is.
It's
That
an
we like shit a lot.
No, it's an STD.
Oh, like
Oh my
sexual.
God, my microphone's been back. Wait, has my microphone been back? No, I'm stupid. I redid the stand. Yeah, it's an STD. I
Alright,
think
who fucked the koalas?
I had I had that or chlamydia at one time in my life. It sucks. It just burns when you pee.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
very
I had a buddy who had chlamydia, but apparently it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, no, like doctor goes, yeah, it's either this or that. You know, we'll give you a shot. It could kill whatever's in there. I'm like, I'm gonna kill her, and he goes, yeah, I'm sure you will. Anyways, turn around, drop the trowel.
Yeah, I remember my buddy told me, and I was acting like he had like AIDS. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's like, oh no, it'll be gone in like a week. Like they gave me a Z-Pack. He's like, apparently if you're a girl though, it's like way worse. But
Oh yeah,
he's like, for guys, he just pissed. I think he had syphilis or some shit.
Jesus.
But it just hurt when he peed. But for a girl, apparently it like rots their fucking vagina.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. We were all like 19 at the time though, so maybe none of that could be true at all. We were like stoned in a car when he told me that, so
The way you get your information is stunning.
I just hear shit, you know.
Yeah, you just hear shit and go with it.
Just go, well, that's my view forever.
Yeah, yeah, you get one viewpoint. Go, you know what? I'm never.
Look into that.
That's probably how religion sticks. Just a bunch of people who are like, you know what? This is what I was taught. I'm sticking to it.
I think that's how everyone is. I'm just honest about it.
Yeah, until you go into a group chat with me and Brandon, then you stay really quiet.
Dude, I love how you're trying to push that narrative so hard. That like I'm acting weird about it's like I'm definitely not. I know what you're doing though. You're trying to gaslight.
All I know is that you're still posting similar stuff, but
Well,
there's only
no,
one
but-
person getting it, not two.
I know, but here's the thing: is you don't think every single time I've seen one, I wanted to post it immediately too. But
Of course, but you're not.
I know the
doing it.
outcome.
True, that's fair.
He's just gonna leave, and then he won't be on podcast, and it will be sad.
He'll definitely still. I mean, dude, actually, he came on the podcast after he left, so it actually,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
I don't know. I changed a little bit.
Yeah.
If this was a few years ago, I would have fucking
You kept going.
immediately after we got off that, I would have sent
No,
like 4 of them.
you're good. You're growing as a person.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Brandon. That's I say if he's telling me he doesn't like that, then I won't
Chuckle
do it.
Hut.
The fucking.
The
I think that's a
Chuckle
real
Hut.
place.
It has to be.
I'm pretty sure
wait,
I heard that.
I thought it
podcast.
actually was I thought he actually was at some place in London called the Chuckle Hut.
Oh, maybe he is.
I thought you were being serious when dude, I was fucking dying when I read that. I was driving and I almost pulled over just to immediately start replying.
I love the little hut emote you kept putting.
Because every time I put hut, it popped up, and I'm like, hut. I'm gonna just post the little hut every now and again, like when Brandon's pissing me off in DMs, and just post the little hut.
Little hut.
Watch it.
Watch it. You kept posting one though thing but it kept coming up as like the emote wasn't popping up. I don't know what you were posting. Maybe my phone can't get it or something.
I don't know.
You know the shit you were saying before that? We were like, you can't make a sentence or whatever.
Oh, I'm going back now.
What's the emote?
Hold up.
Because I was like, dude, is that my phone or his phone? Like, what's the issue here?
Oh, wow, yeah.
OBJ.
Can't construct a proper sentence because of the nervous energy. He types OBJ. I didn't. OBJ or OBU? I didn't type a emote for that one.
Oh,
That's
but
weird.
you did it twice, and I was gonna make fun of it, but then I'm like, well, what if it's my phone? Then I'm look like the idiot.
Not in a million years. He's wrong. Yeah, no, that's. Hold on, let me go on. My app to see. I don't remember typing an emote for either one of those. This is like we're old and we just don't understand typing. This is all this. Oh yeah, dude, I didn't type an emote.
That's odd.
But it's showing up on your phone. It's showing up on my computer. That's weird.
It's odd.
That's
You were
all.
driving. You didn't know what you're doing.
But I didn't even type it.
It's no wonder I haven't crashed yet, dude. I'm on my phone switching songs. I'm on YouTube.
Oh,
I'm on
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Oh, I don't get people who drive without listening to music on their phone. Like, what do you do? Turn on the radio?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know. You can just scream internally.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, if I'm not listening to music, I listen to sports talk radio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Like fucking Wilson had the ball this week and didn't do nothing with it. I don't know why I went 1920s with it.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, you want to get some arguables in?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I got 3. Do you have any?
I could muster something up.
Oh my god! the goal. First off, you want to talk about gaslighting? The fact that months ago, I've come up with the majority.
Oh, you're
of
still catching up.
Yeah,
You're
I
still
can't
catching
believe you'll say that. You'll die on this lying hill. It's unreal.
It's just, dude, mine are bad. Okay, you're just better at them.
I guess.
I'll think of them all the time, but mine will always be ones that are like, I'm so far on one side that it's not even going to be a good one. But yours are always close. They're always good neck and neck.
Let's start it off. Chop, chop. All right, you ready?
Also, you're still catching up, yeah.
Anyways, this one, I feel like this was a yes at one point. Now it's a no. Who knows? Will AI take over?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I thought you were gonna say no only because it sounded like you were saying no a few months back. It sounded like you were like, yeah, I thought so, but so I don't know if that has something.
I did, yeah. For a while, I was kind of like, is this some trendy thing? But then I used ChatGPT.
Oh my god, have you been using it, dude?
And I've seen deep fakes, and I've seen voice deep fakes, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna. And then I've used the art. Remember when we were using that art thing way back when?
Yeah.
That where we like you can make anything out of AR. It's gotten like 10 times better.
So, me and my girl, we went to, and a buddy, we went to. It was supposed to be a double date, and I was a little upset.
Wait, what do you mean? And then it wasn't?
Yeah, because
like a third wheel.
Yeah, but it's whatever. I actually felt bad for him. He's like, I already bought the ticket. I'm like, yeah, true. You kind of have to go. But we went to Exotica, which is an adult film like festival, and this dude.
Dude, you are addicted to porn, huh?
No, it was more so I never
You
been.
love sex and porn and just you're a fucking deviant.
So anyway, dude, that's what she says. So we went there, and like
Yeah,
there's
they're
just,
people too.
yeah,
It's just a job.
there's just there's people on sex swings and there's people getting slapped in their ass all day. And it's just
Oh my
I know. And by the way,
So cringe.
some of the fuggliest fucking ratchet
course.
people I've ever seen. It's like, ew, man. I wouldn't want to have sex with almost 90% of you. Like, this is terrible. But this dude
Like
basically
real sex on stars.
basically this guy made this program, and he had it on Discord. It was open up on Discord. So like, imagine it on Discord where you chat with like this AI girl, and then all of a sudden, the more and more you chat, the image of her kind of changes based on what your fantasy is, and then she'll talk to you as well. Like, you can actually hear her talk to you, and it just becomes just a deep fake. So I'm like, dude, you pair this up with VR porn, and you get like a fucking sex doll that feels like the real, like, it's done. Like, it's done. Like, after that, then you just have to get an actual like sex robot that you can pair up the AI technology into a mechanical being or whatever, and then it's done. But like, I don't know how far away we are from that.
Yeah, no, I don't know when it will be, but yeah,
People act like it's gonna happen soon in our lifetime. I think that kind of thing.
I think it is.
Like I think having an actual being that can move and talk similar to a human is so far away.
Oh, me too. Yeah, that if we're talking about like robots,
Yeah.
but like AI in general, I think it's already taken over.
AI in general, yeah, like you could easily have a sex conversation or any type of real conversation with an AI, whatever, artificial, AI, just AI in general. So yeah, that's already there. But you think it's going to, now when I say take over, I mean be like the dominant thing on the food chain compared to humans.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I thought so before I even knew what AI was.
How come?
I was getting stoned listening to Joe Rogan back in the day, and he would always say that type of shit. Where he was saying like humans are the caterpillar to the next species.
Like, like the butterfly of AI.
Yeah, we're gonna like we don't realize it, but we're actually making a cocoon, and with technology, and then it's gonna become its own life form.
Okay.
And he was saying that back in like fucking 2010, and I remember being stoned, being like, "Holy shit, he's right." I keep my cell phone in my pocket, but soon it's gonna be in my head, and then I'm gonna be a cyborg. And I don't know how soon that shit is, but I'm like, that's obviously where it's going. Like there's people already with chips in them.
Right. Okay.
And already think of all the stuff AI is already doing. I mean, it already handles all math. It handles a lot of coding. It does a lot of like learning programs, like where it will teach other programs how to do shit. It does a lot of language learning. Like it's already like in systems when it comes to like logic and analog stuff. It already handles most mathematics. So like now it just dipped its toe into art and everyone's freaking out.
I know that's the funny part when no, it's like, oh no, it's like, yeah, well, now I can't make money off of my shitty paintings. It's like, who the fuck was buying those in the first place? Like, why do you like shit? Be better.
Well, dude, and that's what I always thought because I made music a little bit. I dipped my fucking pinky in it. Let's be honest. I don't know. I don't know music theory and stuff, but the little bit I learned about the music industry is I was like, dude, this shit. There's more science to this than people understand. Like,
yeah, dude. Before AI, the music industry, especially with pop music, and it's just like they know all the notes. Like, all right, this is how long you want it to be. This is the decibel level. Yeah, because this. Oh my god! And now that you have AI that can like figure it out into like in a faster way. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, it's art isn't as artistic as a lot of artists want to make it. All these gay like fucking graphic designers being like, there's this human element AI will never. It's like, no, you're wrong. It will understand and it will do it better than us.
Yeah.
Just like with
Don't put
everything.
another record player on the spin cycle there, Granddad. Get the fuck out
Like
of
at the
here.
end of the day, we like symmetry and we like colors and we like. There's a science, a formula to it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it'll take over everything, even comedy. I know people will say with comedy, like, "Oh, it can never be funny." It's like,
So when
give
you
it a
say
shot.
take over, do you mean more so take over like the things that are popular now, or because when I say take over, I mean like eventually take over humans and kind of take
Yeah,
over. And how would it go about doing that?
I don't know, but I do believe. I don't know if you believe that, but I do believe it'll take over in general.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the point. That's the point of the episode.
it'll
is to
run
have,
everything.
Have our thoughts about this.
It'll run.
I don't know if you
fucking
believe, but I don't really. I believe. It's like, well, isn't that the point of the show?
It'll run everything. Yeah, it'll run the fucking planet.
And what will happen to us?
I don't know, because people will always do the gay, like, oh, it'll think there's no use for us anymore, and so it'll kill us off. Like, that's always the thing people go to, which could be true, which is probably true, but I don't know, maybe it would assimilate with it. Maybe it would use us for something. Maybe we would be. I don't think they'd be this all like, oh, humans
use us
are
as
inherently
batteries.
evil. yeah, they'd use us, but I don't know. There's a lot of people who think like humans are fucking like evil, like we're scorn on the earth, and it's like I don't think we're that. I think the AI would see us as useful, seeing we built it in the first. They might see us as gods. They might be like, dude, this is literally like.
Yeah, imagine
they made
like
us.
AI would be the most fucking hormonal 13-year-old, like fuck you, dad, and like
Yeah,
just fucking
dude.
keying the car. And fucking, it's like wow, like I brought you into this world, and I'll take you out, like fucking jackasses. Like really, like we build this thing, and AI just turns into a fucking 13-year-old fucking chick. Oh, my tits aren't even big. Like shut up.
Well, also it's being programmed by humans, so that's always an issue. Like, don't people say like ChatGPT is kind of like fucked right now?
I don't know. I've only been
It like
using
won't
it for a
answer
couple
certain
weeks.
things.
What an answer! I'll fucking turn it on.
Like
right now.
apparently, like
Oh, it doesn't answer. It doesn't make like sexual things. Like you can't make an R. Like I wanted one to be like, hey, in 20 words, like say something really like fucking hoary or something to my girl or what. And it was just like,
Right.
I can't say that. Da, da, da. I think
Yeah,
I might have had to buy it for it to be unlocked, or maybe it's just not.
Yeah, there is a
unlocked.
paid version.
There is, which not in a million.
I don't
years.
know how different.
Not, not in a trillion years.
I'll let other people do that, but yeah, apparently that.
Yeah, you want to know one way AI will take over? It's by having your fucking credit card information. Not in a trillion years. All right, so
But yeah, I think if Google doesn't adopt AI, it's the ChatGPT type software will take over and be the next Google, because that shit is in the early stages, but even it's still pretty sweet. I use it.
Oh, you can use it to
shit.
search stuff?
Yeah, I do. There's sometimes I can't get an answer from Google, but I'll go to that and it'll answer it.
Where do you go? How do you go to chatgpt.com or something?
Yeah, just the free one.
And there's a search like on the computer?
Yeah,
And there's a search option?
you can do it on the phone too. Yeah,
There's a search option on the phone as well?
yeah, I do it sometimes when I'm in bed. I'll ChatGPT stuff.
And I gotta log in though to search. Oh man, I forgot my login.
Yeah,
stuff.
you have to have an account and you have to link it to a phone number also, which is gay, but I did it.
Well, hold on.
'Cause I was like, oh.
Let me go on my phone real quick. All right, I'm opening ChatGPT up now. What do I do? Where do I go? Like to the see? I have the message thing up. Where do I go for the search option?
You type it in the message. You just ask it the same thing you would ask Google. You ask it.
Oh, like when was Abraham Lincoln's birthday?
Yeah,
Well, I know
stuff
it
like
was.
that. I can't remember what it was, but there was something specific I couldn't find. Oh, it was when Rolex was founded. For some reason, Google wouldn't tell me the fucking exact
I remember
date.
you telling me this. When was Rolex founded? Why can't I type the fucking letter X at chat? I hate this already. I'm upset. Rolex was founded in London, England in 1905 by Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis. Initially, it was known as Wildorf and Davis, and it became Rolex in 1915. There you go. I just found your answer.
It's cool.
See, it can't say like,
Yeah, like now ask it.
dude. Imagine if you like, if this gets to like the porn world, right?
Oh,
which it probably is,
will.
where it's like, and it's able to find the exact stuff you're looking for. Dunsky.
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 I know that's usually what it is. It'll usually go what, like military, then porn, then
Yeah,
consumer.
porn or military are always the first two.
Yeah, I know.
One
Yeah.
sometimes one before the other.
Either fucking or fighting.
Yeah, dude, we're such a fucking at the core of it. We're either fucking or we're
Monkeys.
fighting. Yeah, we're just fucking monkeys, dude. We're either
Just chimps.
fucking, fighting, farting, sleeping. The 3 F's and the S. Every now and then we'll eat. We'll feast. Oh, there's four F's and an S. Fuck, fight, fart, feast.
You could unironically like make a course about that. Be like the 3 F's, TEDx talk.
Yeah.
And idiots will buy it.
Oh my god, yeah, now some douche on TikTok. This is what we do. And this is why.
As he's doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
The 3F system.
Everything
Changed my life.
Everything you learned was wrong. Here's why. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. Oh, it must be the truth then.
In school they were brainwashing.
Oh my god. By the way, with all that being said, I don't think AI is going to take over.
True. Okay, so you think this is all just a trend?
No, it's more than a trend.
Or not all just a trend. That's unfair, but like you don't think it'll become a thing?
I think so. For the longest, I did think AI would definitely like eventually like, yeah, why wouldn't it? It's teaching. It's literally teaching itself. Where we have we just teach everyone to be workers basically. But I think that I do believe there's a chance. Obviously, there's a chance. But I do think like doomsday scenario type stuff when it comes to like in the terms of taking over. So 2 things. One, taking over. I can understand how very successful high up people have a better chance of taking over the mass population with, by using AI, 100%. But at the end of the day, like the people who are still at the top are still people. In terms of a doomsday scenario, my biggest fear was always, and kind of still is, but not, I don't think it will ever happen in my lifetime, is the gray goo scenario, where it's a bunch of nanobots that are they're just like, they just keep multiplying as if they were cells that split into 2 and split into 4 and to keep going. And like that eventually kills everyone because it just like eats away at anything in its like path. And in my mind, I'm like, well, that easily can happen organically with a virus or an infection or whatever that takes over like sentient beings in this world. So it doesn't have to be AI that kills us off. It can easily just be a fucking virus, which exists all the time. Like so,
which is kind of like natural AI.
Yeah, it's not artificial. Yeah, it's just intelligence. But that's the thing. It's not even intelligent. It's like it's a little virus. It's cells that just fucking eat away at our bodies and kill us. It can't fucking solve an equation, but it doesn't have to. It just has to eat away at us.
Solve the equation of how to kill you.
Yeah, yeah. The virus is there, like pounding his fist, like, hey, "Listen, buddy, I just need one answer. That's it."
That's the thing, man. Because nature is super weird like that. Where like, you ever heard the story of hot peppers?
No.
Like, so hot peppers like cayenne and jalapenos and shit.
Yes, Jim.
Well, so apparently, like. They would make seeds for, the seeds will plant new plants, and so that's
Jem, stop saying stuff like I'm fucking 2.
No, I swear I'm going somewhere with it.
Okay.
So like,
the way they make orange juice is they take the liquid from the orange.
No, I know, but the reason that
it's unreal. I can't. The seeds. I can't. Like, I'm actually no. Don't. I'm not letting you go buy this one.
The reason that plants make fruit,
watch it,
is to just reproduce seeds. It's so that other organisms will eat that and shit it out and make fertilizer with the seeds, with their shit, and plant more plants. Like, that is why they do it.
Or because the seeds fall and they just fall on the ground and also make more plants.
Yeah, and then the fruit itself becomes the fruit. Yeah, like it decomposes. So apparently, like, peppers need to spread like widely in order to survive. Like if they're too close, they don't grow as well. So somehow the pepper plant evolved that
The pepper
mammals.
plant.
Yeah, so the mammals were eating it, but it was so spicy that they didn't really like it. So what would happen is the birds evolved to not be able to taste anything. So then birds would eat the seed and then shit it out while flying like far distances.
Ah, okay.
And the plant actually evolved in a way to where it made it spicier and spicier because it didn't want the mammals eating it, only the birds.
So
And
more
it's like,
bird
dude,
shit will make your buffalo wings spicier.
yeah. So like, how the fuck does like that's intelligence to me? Like, I don't know. It might not be able to solve a math equation, but it can
No, I get
figure
it.
out
It's survival. Like, I mean, that's so. No, I get what you're saying, because that goes back to like, what is the point of anything really, in terms of, what's the point of skyscrapers and rockets and this and that, when at the core end of it, our biological need to survive is what it's all about. And I mean, I'm sure there's people. I mean, technically, I think there's more ants in the world than humans, right? So
yeah,
like
I've heard that.
are ants technically the superior being? So that just goes back to like, what is superior? What is the definition of superior based on a species, based on anything really?
Yeah, but I cut in when you were talking. So you were saying there's a gray goo.
Yeah.
You think that could happen with AI, where it becomes a type of virus or something that's just destructive?
Well, gray goo are nanobots, and they keep multiplying as if it's a cell. Like, how like a cell can turn into 2 and then turn into 4, and it just keeps doubling and doubling and doubling. Well, eventually it becomes like, it just will take over everything, and it'll just be little nanobots that eat everything. Like, in the way it's based on either a book or just something a philosopher said.
I was gonna say I've never heard of this, but it sounds like something that'd be in like fucking,
yeah, it's like a science fiction type
like
thing.
Transformers or some shit.
Yeah, and it actually was in I mean, I think multiple movies have portrayed it before. I remember the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still technically like did that. They did like a gray goo scenario where like this gray stuff is just eating away. Actually, no, they definitely did. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just but at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think honestly, because I think when things are sold to people like real aggressively, part of me is like, yeah, you're selling. Yeah, why are you working so hard to sell this?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. So like when people go, oh man, you'll be sorry. Like, don't be so stupid, man. We're not really the smartest one. You better be scared. It's like, yeah, okay. I'll see it when I see it, man. Like I don't like. It's just like, come on. Like, I think it's like when people with the environment, people already stopped caring about. Remember when people cared about cutting down trees? I haven't heard anyone talk. I haven't heard anyone in like 20 years. No, I shouldn't say. I haven't heard anyone in like 6+ years talk about deforestation. Like, no one even brings it up anymore. It's not.
I know. I used to hear about it a lot.
Nuclear bombs. Remember that was a thing. Oh man, he's got his finger on the button. It's like, don't hear about that anymore. Don't hear about you don't hear about shit anymore. Now it's like AI. Oh man, they're coming after our comic strips. Like, I don't hear shit anymore. So it just seems like so I wouldn't say the AI is a trend. No, it's definitely not a trend. However, I'm sure the fear of it will go down and we'll be scared of something else like 10, 20 years from now.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a lot of there's a huge, like with AI, you can make a lot of money with it right now. And I think people will make a lot of money with it. And then when the people that have a lot of money might like get into that industry. So there's probably a big push behind it. But yeah, who the fuck knows, right? I don't know. Who knows? I don't think we'll be alive if it does take over. Like you said, I think it'll be
and at that point
like
I'm dead.
Years.
So fuck it.
We might not even make it that long anyway. There could be a meteor or a fucking...
It would suck though to be like 80 and like the AI for like sex and porn is at its like peak.
Oh, and you can't get hard.
Yeah, and you're just like, no.
You're just that guy in the wheelchair in Breaking Bad, just like dinging the bell.
Just angry, but you can't express it.
Yeah. Like that. They're not even speaking the same language anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somehow like porn AI speaking a language that hits your eardrums in a way where you're just like so sexually satisfied. It's like all your senses are being stimulated. Oh. All right. Let's see. All right, I got two more.
Beautiful, he says.
Beautiful. That should be one. Is this chick beautiful? All right. So for this one, I guess, yeah, this kind of ties into everything, really, when you think about it. So, are we the smartest beings in the universe?
I don't even think we're the smartest beings on Earth.
Well, who's smarter than us on Earth?
I don't know. Don't they say like whales and shit are smarter than us, technically?
No one says that, Joe.
Yeah, they do. They have bigger prefrontal cortex and shit. And more like space to hold memory. They just can't like fucking talk to us, and they don't have like thumbs and shit, but they could be smarter, you know?
They could be smarter.
They could be like, think like they might be able to don't they have like crazy memory? Don't they like they'll like swim back to the same part of the ocean they were born like fucking thousands of miles away? Like we couldn't do that without a fucking GPS. And they have languages and dialects and like
whales do?
yeah. Like literally different packs will have different like accents and shit.
No, that okay. Yeah, but humans have a ton of different languages.
Yeah.
So like that doesn't make them smarter if they have the same thing we do.
But they have a bigger brain. Like the thing that makes us smart.
They're bigger, but mostly I think it's the wrinkles in the brain that makes a being smarter or not. Also, it takes a big part of learning and gaining intelligence through years of evolution is how long a species or how long a being lives. So like octopuses are very smart, however, they don't live to the length of humans, so they're not able to learn as much, and through through hundreds of thousands and millions of years, that takes its toll on a species.
Yeah. But that's a different thing than smarts. That's just lifespan.
No, I'm saying the lifespan helps. Like humans living the length they do has helped. Like if we from the very get-go only lived for like a 4 or 5 year period, we wouldn't be as intelligent now.
Right. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You have more time to learn, is what I'm saying.
I saw an orangutan drive a golf cart.
I love it.
He drove better than most people I've seen.
Life could be free. Yeah. I love those. I miss those. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
The happiest looking guy.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. I miss those, dude. Send those. Stop sending fucking racist people with Down syndrome videos. Send the fucking orangutan just riding a golf course cart. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Conversations like this make me think we're definitely not the smartest beings in the universe.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if we're the smartest on Earth, you know?
Gotcha, okay.
Right. Or like, but we're not even talking about just right now, though. Like, who knows what could have... The Earth's been around for 4.5 billion years, they think, so like, there could have been species that were smarter that died off, you know?
There could have been. I can see that.
So we don't even have to go to Mars, you know? We can stay here with that question.
Yeah, I think we are.
Also, I don't think space is real, also.
Yeah, well, that makes that hurts me thinking we're smart.
No, I'm kidding.
It actually hurts my point.
I used to believe in space like it was like a religion back when I was younger, but now I kind of look at it like I'm like, I don't think we know anything about space. I think
Yeah.
it's
Have
all
you seen
just
these pictures of the horses?
yeah.
uh, um, I think we are. I think someone has to be number one. I mean, not. I think someone
You
definitely.
think we are?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Oh, see, that's your Catholic side coming out.
Yeah. Oh! And on the sixth day,
Here comes the fucking CCD out.
God said, "You're a good boy. Now put money in the baskets."
We're the most smart. Well, do you believe in God?
Ah. Well, what do you mean? Like God? Like what would God?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
See, this is when Brandon
You
would
know what
go.
I mean.
Here we go. This is when Brandon starts throwing. This is when he stands up. Is when I answer a question with a question because what do you? I don't know what your definition of God is.
You know exactly what my definition of God
You mean
is.
like a guy just in the clouds looking over you, kind of
No,
thing? So then I
no,
don't know. I don't know your
like a
definition.
creator, like a being that created us.
I think it's possible. Why not?
Well, if it is, then wouldn't he be smarter than us?
I said I think it's possible, but I don't
Uh,
know. But I think at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of. It does blow my mind that there. Look at this fucking planet and look at the amount of things that you see moving around, and in essence have life. That at least things that we think have life, right?
mm,
And we're the only ones that sit on a couch and watch TV and drink a beer, and like we're the
yeah.
only ones that go to restaurants, go to school. Like we're the only fucking that blows. Like there's not like another species that kind of does the same exact thing. Like maybe a little
I
less. Or
know.
like what? Like there only had to be. There's only one, and it's us. And we can see that. We have self-awareness to actually see that. That doesn't blow everyone's fucking like. You should be shitting in your hand and throwing it at people on
Yeah.
how crazy that is.
No, it is crazy how like conscious we are. Because like sometimes I'll think of that. I'll be like, well, what is life? Like I wake up every day and it's the same shit. But like, how did it get here? What is it? And then I'll think I'm like, how am I even like thinking of this? Like, like you said, like a dog's just staring at the wall. Like when's dinner?
The
He's
thing
not
that
like
blows my mind is like think of just all the things I know about you and the things you know about me, the things that you know about everything, the things that I know about everything, and eventually that disappears. You never have any record like there, it's nothingness. You're done.
mm,
That doesn't make sense to me, honestly. I
no,
can't.
same.
I can't like. It's not has nothing to do with what's the point of all this. It has something to do with what. Like, who am I? What is this? Like,
Yeah,
what
what is this? I hate that. Oh, I hate it because I think about that so much and it bugs me.
It's just
Like,
it's.
what the fuck is this? Like, what is it?
Yeah,
Dude?
what,
Like,
what is
It
this?
doesn't make sense. Like, it
It
doesn't.
really doesn't.
Because I can't comprehend like what. I don't know. I think there's just limits to like what we can understand. Because it's just,
Because
like, I'll think about.
if like
How
we
could there be nothing before this
and not only
and
that,
nothing
like
after
to
this?
evolve to have a sense of awareness of this, like it's like why would that be a thing? Why would that help a species to be aware of death and to be aware of anything in that matter?
Yeah. Like to be. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I can see how it could help, but why only us? I know other scientists have stated that some other animals do have acknowledgement and awareness of death. Elephants actually have burials. I think hippos do too.
Yeah, crows too.
But like, still, I mean, let's be fair. Their extent is a lot different to our. It's just so fucking weird. Going back to the original thing, like I do think we're the smartest because again, someone has to be one. I never won a trophy in my fucking life, so why can't I at least like say yeah we're number one until proven otherwise? Who the fuck's beating it? Like until ET actually comes down here, like that's just that's still in the science fiction section. It's not in the nonfiction section.
Yeah, I do think people give a lot more credit to animals than they deserve. I do think animals are really dumb.
Yeah, that stuff.
I think we're
always-
definitely the smartest.
Oh, okay. So you do.
But in the universe, that's a tough one because I don't even know what the fucking universe is.
Well, if you don't know if space is real and you think just this Earth is the universe, then technically wouldn't this be the universe?
Yeah, but what I mean by I don't know if the universe is real. Like what I mean is like I don't even know if it's like a like I don't even know if it's like Not that it's there, but if it's like could be like a simulation or something. This could be we could be a fucking video game. Like I don't know what the fuck this
Right,
is.
right. We're just
And if
we're
we are,
NPCs.
yeah, we could just be in this program. And if we are, that means there was something that made the program that's probably smarter than us. So
Right. Or it could be someone dumber than us but got lucky.
true.
Imagine that. Like imagine we're kind of like penicillin. We got made by mistake.
Yeah. Wait, did penicillin get made by mistake?
Yeah, it was left out in a pastry dish,
Bro,
and then when they came back, they're like, "Oh, look at this fucking shit."
that like changed everything.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Although it might have changed it for the worse. So
Antibiotics.
yeah.
Should we do an? All right, let's end this one, and then we can do an antibiotic one. So wait, what? How did penicillin make the world better or worse? Is this like what's?
Do you know what I mean by that though?
Because people who probably should have died off,
Yeah.
didn't. Possibly. This kind of goes back to just a survival mechanism for species. This penicillin might have been one of the things that helps us as a species survive. Obviously, like you could, because there's a lot of things that it's good to have numbers, most likely. So there's a lot of things that people survive based on others protecting. Like people survive from doing stupid stuff because of laws and safety policies and shit, right? And they basically stop people from doing stupid shit. And it's like, does that make the species better because you're technically like having the weak survive? And it's just like, yeah, but if you stop all that to an extent, like how many of us would die off to a point where now you're putting the species in a bad way and like almost in like an endangered way based on our numbers?
Hmm. Well, I think we came up as a species with all that shit going on. So, of course, there would be a big die off. But I think after, when you were left with all the people with the best genes and then they started reproducing, it would be like a much better gene pool. I think that's like the.
Think of the smart people though that exist. They kind of need penicillin. They need drugs to survive. When you think about it, I feel like the people that would survive if all like the medications were taken away and all the safety regulations were be taken away are a lot of like the Neanderthalic type people. They're fucking fight, fart, and what was it? Fuck, fight, fart, and feast, and then sleep. That's all they do. So I don't know. I don't know if that would that be better?
I know. I wonder. Because I've met a lot of people who like defy that too, though. Like meathead, where you think they're retarded, but they're actually really smart.
That's true. Yeah,
and the other way around too. I've met a lot of retarded, nerdy people.
100%. Yeah, they both can be true.
I think I don't know. I think we'd be better. I would have died by now, probably 12 different times in my life.
Dude, like
penicillin,
50 different times, like with my allergies to peanuts. And
yeah.
I had an asthma attack when I was 12. A Christmas wreath almost took me out. I should be dead right now.
What was it? The dust or something?
Yeah, it was like we were taking down it was just the I guess the pollen or the reef itself just hit my lungs, and I was just like, dude. And my father
on the stretcher.
My father's literally smacking Visc on my chest at like 2 a.m, like trying to open up, like, and then my mom's finally like, we gotta take him to a hospital. Like, what? All right, we'll take him to a hospital, and I'm just in bed like.
Is this before they knew you had asthma?
No, they knew I had asthma, but like I think they were just trying to not have me go to the hospital, and then my mom's just like, we're taking him to the hospital.
Yeah. That's funny.
So, has penicillin made us better?
Yeah, I think I was trying to be funny about it, but I think it probably has, huh? Because I mean, just because you get one infection doesn't mean you have bad genes. Anyone can get an infection.
I also think secretly the people that say, "No, man, it's made us weaker," and then you go, "Well, would you be alive then?" Like, no, I'll be real. I'm one of the weak ones. I feel like that's just people trying to act like, at least I acknowledge it. You know, it's like, yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay. Like it's people trying to showcase that like they're not in the dark. Like, look how awake I am and aware I am. It's like, You're not.
Yeah.
You're,
I'd be okay with dying. It's like, no, you wouldn't.
you're annoying. You're annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The second someone needed some penicillin, give me it. I'll take all the shots.
If you really believed it wasn't better, you wouldn't take it and you die. So.
Yeah, I think penicillin made us better.
Yeah.
I got one last one.
Yeah.
How did the universe begin?
Oh.
And he risen. Here are all our marble floors. Why is everything that we do related to church sound like a Ricola commercial? Ricola. Oh, God is good. Oh, wait, what was it? Blessed be to you and also to you. Or so I forget the phrase that they used to use in church.
I don't know.
God is good. You
I didn't
are
actually go to
bad.
church.
But if you believe, you're good too. I watched a video about like all the different religions. It was cool to learn. Like there are a lot. Like I think there was what was the one that I liked a lot? It was
Zoroastrianism or something.
Excuse me?
There's one called like Zoroastrianism, which it seemed really cool. It was like an ancient one.
I don't tell me about that. But the one it was called like. It's funny because I keep thinking Judas, like Judah or something, and the part of me knows that you're gonna be like, "You talking about Jewish people?" But I'm not. I forget the exact thing. I gotta watch the video again. It was really cool. It was like a little quick snippet of like a lot of popular religions, but they basically believe like, yeah, there was a God, it created everything, but he kind of just doesn't give a fuck anymore. And it's like, yeah, I can see that. I can see him like creating everything and then going, yeah, on to my new toy.
Was it an Asian one?
That's because I don't know, but like in essence, humans do that all the time. They fuck, they make a kid, and after a couple like years, they're like, fuck my family. I'm gonna go get a pack of smokes and never come back. I can totally see God doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of people, it's so stupid. Like I'll even hear really smart people go, like dude, geniuses. People who are like, when I say really smart, I mean like actual geniuses, like with mathematics and physics and shit like that. Talk about how, if God is this, then why does he allow like babies to die? Well, it's like, dude, two things. One, that's the most unoriginal fucking argument ever, and two, that's just you. And this is me who's dumb saying this. That's you not looking into any of the religions that you're trying to argue with, because there are so many religions that can easily answer that question of like God has nothing to do with like babies dying and shit like that. Like that's part of it. Like so like when I hear really smart people say shit like that, I'm like, did you even look into your argument, or were you just hoping that a bunch of like people who already don't believe in God would just be like, yeah, exactly. Like this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's definitely the second part.
You think so?
Yeah. Those types always come off like that to me, where they're speaking to people who already like think what they think.
Oh, they're just preaching to the choir kind of thing.
Yeah. The same way religious people do too. Certain like. Yeah. I don't know what the universe is.
There's smoke everywhere in this building. It's coming from my little thing dangling from my hand. Baptized.
Oh, fucking Halo.
Watch it.
That's like God. He's like, watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
I gotta send you this video. It's so good. It was so helpful.
What, the religion one?
Yeah, man, I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
because I think a lot of people, especially our generation and our generation after, we're like so done with like the religion thing. Like I don't know anyone that goes to church every Sunday. Like that would blow my mind. I'd be like, you're wasting like your time. Like you could be doing so much. Actually, I do. I met one dude and he's Mormon, which blew my mind. He was like I was like, holy shit! I didn't know like you guys actually existed. I thought you guys were just cartoons. And he goes to church every Sunday. He's a young dude. He's younger than me. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. But like he just dude, nicest guy in the world. Nicest guy in the world. So part of me's like, you know what? Go to church. Yeah, do your thing. Live your fucking life. I love you, man. He's so. I wouldn't want.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I was in a parking lot going to the store, and there was these two like probably 15-year-old like whatever, like either Mormon or like what's the other one, Jehovah's Witness. They like asked me to sign up or whatever, but they were the nicest kids ever. I chatted with them for like a minute.
It just blows my mind when people like they'll hear that story, and some people will be like, "Oh, they're just brainwashing these kids." It's like, yeah, so are you. Like, do you pay taxes? Oh, you do? Yeah, you're brainwashed too. Like,
if these kids were well spoken, like good hygiene, they were well dressed, like they were polite. It's like, dude, these kids were fucking awesome. Like, it's what you would want your kid to be. Like, I mean, besides the whole like walking up to strangers with a clipboard.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. If my kid again, this goes back to I want my kid to be happy doing whatever. Hooker over fucking guy with a clipboard. I mean, at least the hooker is doing something serviceable.
No.
I'm sorry. I have a question. What would you be more annoyed by? A girl coming up to you offering you a blowjob for $50, or hey, do you want to sign my petition?
I'd be more annoyed by the blowjob because she's 15.
Oh shit! I forgot about that part of the story.
I mean, can I pre-order?
Can I get this?
Can I get early access? Can I get on the ground level of this? Can I be an angel investor?
Can I play the beta version first? That was made a few years back, right? Y'all want to play the new version? No, I'm going to stick to the old version. When the new version's, up to date, as with the new DLC package, then I'll...
Yeah, the expansion.
Yeah, I'll try those maps later on. I totally forgot about that part. They were 15. Well, I thought in my fucking scenario, the fact that we switched it from boys to like a girl, I thought we were just making a full hypothetical. I didn't know the other things not merged, like transported to the whoops.
Well, also you think your daughter that's becoming like a hooker just like all of a sudden turns 18 one day and becomes a hooker at 8? Like, no, dude, that's a gradual thing.
You think
she's the girl giving blowjobs to like every fucking football player.
Okay, well then go back to there. Like, you're in high school. Would you want, to be buying something at the cash register and like, would you like to donate, or do you want a girl to give you a blowjob after the game?
First off, anyone who asks me if I want to donate, I want to fucking blow up with a fucking bomb.
Dude, I thought of you the other day because I'm with my girl, and there's the nicest guy in the world checking us out. He's obviously on the spectrum, and he goes, "Hey, would you like to donate?" Because it's like something food because it's Thanksgiving time, and I'm just like, "No, thank you." And then he kind of just like goes quiet for like 30 seconds, and then he turns it back into like chipper. But like he obviously was like, oh. But like, dude, I thought I was like, this
Looks
is
like I'm not eating dinner tonight.
I swear to you, I swear. You thought
looks like it's beans again.
You thought the donation was going directly to him, the guy checking us out. Would you like to donate to autistic ShopRite workers? No, thanks. Oh, okay.
Like I'm not getting that raise.
No, but dude,
that's how they have the energy.
I thought of you,
so
and I thought, here's a theory of mine. I think upper management, like people who own these stores, are purposely making cash register people ask people to donate more often because it will help the force of people to go to self-checkouts.
Yes, and then and the reason why they're doing that is because the self-checkout asks you every fucking time.
But
that's
twofold.
Every time I go to self-checkout, it asks for a donation now. Everything, because it's a machine. So it's like, yeah, they're just trying to funnel you.
It's a machine, so it asks every time. But also, you won't feel bad to say no. So then I think people who say no, but they feel bad saying no, are going to start merging to self-checkout so they don't have to deal with that. And that's just a quicker way to stop hiring employees for these stores.
Yes, I think you're exactly right. I think the people that own these businesses don't want to pay more money. They'd rather pay less for sure.
And this somehow all ties into how the universe began.
And AI. You know the mistake though. Well, that is one of the way we didn't talk about with AI that it will take over though is because you don't have to pay it. But
Oh yeah. Well, again, but that goes back to the
McDonald's.
A select few will still be in control. It'll
there'll be one manager looking over all the robots.
Basically, it will be a select. The pyramid would be a select few, AI, and then you have like upper class, upper middle class, lower middle class, poor. Like you'll have that. But in between, like the people who really run shit, and the people who are like still wealthy, but they don't actually run shit. Like the people who make millions and tens of millions, like they still don't run shit. They're not like fucking. They don't have a country that's like literally on top of oil. Yeah. They'll be under AI. There'll be a wall of AI intelligence between them.
Yeah. I had this fat chick at a Walgreens. I go into Walgreens maybe like once a year. So like, I don't even remember what else, like Tylenol or something. And she's like, "Do you want to get a card?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe next time." Being polite. And she's like, "Are you sure it only takes a minute?" I'm like, "No." Like, stop pressing the issue, lady. You know what I mean? Don't be nice. Never be nice, because the nicer you are, every time I'm nice with it, they ask multiple times. And it's like, dude, I'm just gonna start being rude. I fucking hate Walgreens.
I think you just hate Walgreens.
I fucking hate Walgreens so much.
So I think oh, go ahead.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just talking shit now. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the universe, if it's real, I think is or even if it's not real, I think it's created by something. I don't think it just came randomly, and that'll always be my view. It wasn't for a long time, but it is.
It kind of has something to do with what we talked about earlier, like what is life, and like what, like it's like, how could everything that your thoughts and everything just when you die is just gone? But then also, how did everything come? Like, how did this all happen?
Yeah,
that is a beautiful thing in a way. That I think I think being ignorant can be a really beautiful thing.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, it's nice to not know shit.
But vice versa, like it pains me to see people who are very stuck in their ways, and in their mind they have the answers. However, in their mind, they know what makes them happy. They know what makes them upset. You know what I mean? Like some people are really happy in their mind knowing the answer, even though you don't think it's the right answer.
Yeah. It's like that Dunning-Kruger's thing.
No, but yeah.
Yeah. It's a Dunning-Kruger.
Oh, right? I guess
you say that's what it was.
No, yeah, it actually does relate to that a little bit.
The dumber people are, the more they think they know
what it is the less. So if you have no experience in something, you have this high confidence of like, oh yeah, I know what it's all about. And then once you start learning about something, you immediately go, I have no idea what I'm doing. But then once you learn a ton about it and you kind of become an expert on it, you're like, you go, oh no, I know this now, because you actually know it. So it's like a half circle line chart.
Yeah, it's kind of just like the horseshoe theory.
Which one's that again? You said this before.
It's just what you said, but just simpler. It's just like both sides of the horseshoe are very similar.
Oh, okay.
Even though they're on opposite ends.
Oh, so like retards.
So the
people who are
the people who know nothing about a subject and the people who know almost everything about it act the same, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, in a way, yeah.
And then the people all in the middle are just lost in the fucking loop. They're just like, oh shit, yeah. But what do you think? Because to me, it makes sense that the only evidence we have for whether the universe was created or came upon randomly is to just look at life. And to me, nothing in nature seems random. It all seems very fucking systematic and works together and all complements itself and all builds on itself. It doesn't seem like...
You ever see the Northern Lights? You ever see the fucking sky just
No, but that's on my bucket list.
Oh, yeah. I didn't...
That's at like the top. Like that's probably one of the first.
My girl wants to see that. Really, isn't that in Germany?
It's in a lot of places, but I think Norway's the big one.
Norway.
They have that one where it's like the igloos you stay at.
Oh.
It's like I don't know. It's kind of like a hotel inn
I'm
place.
not trying to be like cheap or anything, but I'm just give me my car. I don't need to pay like thousands of dollars a night to see a fucking light show.
Yeah, but they got the spot, you know.
Someone bought out nah, man, like if you want to see it, you got it.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, dude. You can't even you bought the sky? Like you can't even see the sky for free?
No, but I'm with you though. I'd see it in my car too. It doesn't matter to me. I just
By the
want
way,
to
that's
see
100% me being cheap. I'd love to be in a fucking koozie
nice,
igloo
dude.
on the mattress, just with a big like a big glass dome.
You wake up in the morning, go in one of those hot fucking.
You fuck,
pools.
and you got the northern lights above you.
Yeah.
Instead of my fucking sedan.
Go visit Queen Duckling.
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
Oh, you mean Q Dog? That's Q Dog. Q Dog, Q Duck.
I'm alright, he says.
I'm alright. I'm good. I got a girl.
I'm good. Yeah.
I got lucky.
I don't, but I'm good.
I don't know how long this is gonna last with her and I. I really don't.
Oh my god.
I know, but she's
you make me sick.
What?
Fucking Whitey, fucking married Whitey over here. Every time you get a new girl, this is the one.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying not to get. But like, she is cool as hell. She's cool.
He'll be crawling back here in a few minutes. I told her I don't want kids, and she ran away.
Well, no, I don't. That's the thing. I don't. And I'm like, I told her, I was like, dude, for me to do that, I'd have to be so like, financially I'm looking towards being insanely financially successful, but I'm not even close yet. So I can't even think about having kids in a family. I hate people that have kids who are dumb and broke. I just hate.
Yes.
I hate
There's
shit like
nothing fucking worse.
nothing.
I
Worse.
see him. I see. Dude, I saw one time at a Stop and Shop. There was this kid that was about my age. He's maybe like 30, and he was wearing pajama sweatpants.
What's wrong with that?
A beanie hat. Well, it was June. A beanie hat, pajamas, and he looked like he was stoned. And he was in the candy aisle buying fucking like a bunch of candy for his like 4-year-old toddler son.
Oh my god!
And I was just like, I want to take this guy out back and just shoot him in front of his kid.
And raise his kid.
Yeah, and raise his
Come
kid
here, you're
right.
coming with me.
Like, God, it's so tragic because you're just like, dude, that's a child raising a child. Like that's not a man, that's a boy.
In essence, isn't that kind of what happened with the creation of the universe? We're just like, we were raised wrong. And it's almost like God abandoned us. It's like, all right.
Pretty much.
Possibly.
And we shake our hands. You make me come.
You make me
Shane Gillis.
Where's that from?
Shane Gillis' special where he's talking about like the Black Ops guys will just like jerk off.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the underrated jokes.
Oh, it was so good. He's like as the helicopter's going away, he's like the fist in the air.
You make me come. That was an underrated fucking joke. You make me come. You make me come. You do it so much better, dude. Holy shit.
I forget what else he said. He says a couple other lines.
He did,
So funny.
but you make me come. It's great.
I don't know, just an Arab waving his fist at the air and saying shit like
You
that.
make me
It's so
come.
funny.
You make me come. Just a bunch of Navy SEALs jerking him off. Oh, you make me come.
Well, yeah, if I do have kids, it's not gonna be probably for another decade. I'm with you where like I need to grind first. I'm not having a kid broke. There's no fucking shot.
It's terrible. It's just a
I'm
terrible.
not even having a kid like moderately successful. I'm having a kid when
And like I don't understand. Like if you accidentally get a girl pregnant, you can just kill it. Like it's just you just shoot it in the head with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, and you don't even have to do it.
You just get a Dyson and problem solved. Dude, when you suck something up and you hear it like kind of unclog it, you hear that.
That 1 penny, you're like, I don't want to pick it up. And then all of a sudden it clogs.
That's what an abortion is. An abortion is that 1 penny. It's that one thing that fell behind the couch that you finally got before it became a thing, before there was ants.
Yeah.
I think that was always the main thing with the abortion debate, by the way, is that people just couldn't admit that they're killing something. It's like, dude, you got away with but first off, you're not the first to do this. War's been a thing forever, and people get medals for that shit. All right, so legal murder has been around forever. Now you're able to legally kill a baby, and you just can't. You don't have the balls to admit that. Just admit it. You're killing a baby, but it's legal. So just go to the doctor where there's vinyl floor and fluorescent lighting, and just fucking suck that thing up. And then you don't have to deal with something for 18 years. Good for you.
I could never.
You could never what?
I could never get an abortion. If I was the woman.
I would totally get an abortion. I would do it for fun.
That would bug me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm too.
I would think about it. It'd be a decade later. I'd be sitting around. And I'd be like, Tommy would have been 10. Like he would have been the fun
playing
age.
with his yo-yo. Would have been a great time. Dude, I'm the opposite though, dude. I'd be 10 years later just sitting on the couch with my feet up like, no one's running around. And I'm just playing with the yo-yo myself like, no one's asking me to play with these games.
Now, because you're leaving out the fact that you'd be a girl.
What does that mean?
Because you'd just be bored.
What are you talking about?
You'd want a kid.
I think, dude, I don't know.
Women are supposed to have kids. Like men, it's easy for us.
This goes back to you just want a girl barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, dude.
No, but it is different.
You want her to have a litter of 6 in her stomach.
Because a guy can just shoot a fucking load in a sock and just go about his business, but like it's different. Women are childbearing.
You do realize women shed eggs once a month, right? Like even if they don't, and they don't even want to do that, it just biologically happens.
They shed 1 egg a month. I shed fucking millions of sperm a day, dude. I'm Hitler up in this bitch. Like I could abandon a kid.
I think my girl, I think the other day she goes, that was sexist. And I looked at the definition. I'm like, no, it's not. It's me being dirty, but it's not sexist. I said it because there was pickleball on TV. I turned on this channel and pickleball was on. And it was 2 girls versus 2 girls.
I'd be fuming.
I said it was 2 girls versus 2. And I said, I actually kind of like the lesser sports when it's girls sometimes because like they'll usually wear less clothes, so it's sexy. And she's like, that's sexist. I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, it's dirty. It's me being a fucking hornball, but it's not sexist. And if it was, I would have agreed. I would have totally been like, yeah, it's sexist, but I also think that way. But it's not.
Right.
Because I looked up, it's discrimination and it's stereotype, and I'm like, none of this is what I said.
It's more like objectification.
If I said, this game's going to suck because girls can't play sports, that would be a stereotype. But no, I said...
Well, that is true also.
I actually said the same exact thing. I'm like, also, it's true. However, both things can be true. Both things can be true. And then I did like the soft landing where it's like, hey, listen, let's be fair. All 4 of these girls could crush me at pickleball.
They couldn't though.
They could, Jeb. Yes,
they absolutely
Jeb, you don't think like a
That's the thing.
Hold on. Hold on.
I hate it. No.
You don't think a professional female basketball player, like the best in the world, couldn't beat you at basketball?
Do I think that even matters to what I'm saying?
But
no.
Yes, it does. It has so much to do with everything you're saying.
You turn into a fucking... You turn into an NPC sometimes.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You could destroy all 4 of those women combined at pickleball.
Oh no, I couldn't, dude.
You could,
dude.
Yes,
I had
could.
a 65-year-old dude.
It doesn't
beat
matter.
me at pickleball.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you beat them too.
But they're women.
He's 65.
They're women in their prime. Playing. Well, by the way,
in their prime. In their prime, a high school student could beat them up,
Jeb,
lady.
but I don't. All right, hold on. Everything. Hold on. Why?
An 8th grader could
Why do
literally
you?
beat
Why
them
do
in
you?
a fight.
Why do you? You think I can beat them just because I'm a guy?
Yes.
But I don't know how to play pickleball that well.
It doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
You're
That doesn't make any.
stronger.
Yes, but that has
And faster.
But there's way
and quicker.
Jem, I'm not saying I can bench. I can't bench more than them. That's different. I'm saying I can't beat them at pickleball.
You could though.
What?
Pickleball's not hard. It's really not.
Are you saying that if I took time to learn it, I could beat?
No. I'm
You,
saying
you think I could
be
just
half
pick?
awake hungover and beat them at
So
pickleball.
stupid. You're so wrong, dude. I don't even know.
No, I'm so right.
And I actually think you're
Me
not
and you
kidding.
could beat them in fucking 3 seconds, and I have a bad back.
I thought for sure you were gonna say like, yeah, if you trained and everything. No, you just think we can wake up.
I would love to do this, by the way. I would love to fucking film this. I swear we could do it.
I would, dude. Imagine we're doing it and we're up by like 20 points, and I'm actually mad. Like, I can't believe he was fucking right. I'm fucking destroying these bitches. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude! No, you're wrong, dude. I love you, but you're 100% wrong.
No, you know I'm right.
You're not though, because that's like
You're acting like these are like the Michael Jordans of pickleball.
okay. Well, hold on. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. I didn't say like every girl is better that who has ever played pickleball can beat me. That's not. It's different. These girls were competing in some like fucking tournament. What about I think I know your answer on this. When it comes to a fight, do you think there's any girl that could beat you in a fight?
No.
You know you're wrong. You know you're
No.
wrong. You know you're
Here's the
wrong.
thing
I know you
is
know.
I know I'm wrong, but my mind can't allow me.
This, you know what this comes back to? This comes back to me thinking a guy could beat a wolf in a fight because I think of wolves as just big dogs. You think of girls as like these little dinky things, but there are some fucking cyborg women out there that also take steroids that will just fucking destroy you.
There's definitely women that exist that would destroy me in a fight.
Yeah.
But I'm saying down to the moment where I'm getting knocked out, I would think I would win.
Oh, you think like just male blood adrenaline?
And
be
even
like,
after I woke up, I'd be like, it's a lucky hit.
you would totally. Yeah, you totally
I'll go to the grave being like
that you're the better fighter.
Yeah. No, but I'm joking, kind of. Like, obviously, yeah, there's certain women who are the exception. But I'm saying as a general rule, yeah, most women, me and you could just body. We're just stronger.
I gotta do a bunch of stuff. I kind of want to keep talking, but we're gonna have to end it right now.
Fair enough.
This was good though. We got some arguables in. I'm gonna use this for a whole MMD episode. It's great.
Beautiful.
Just like that girl from Killer of the Flower Moon.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I was surprised.
We never even got to that with Brandon either.
I kept
so
changing the
curious.
subject. I was like, nope, we're not in a million. Even though he would actually be there'd be part of him on my side because he likes thicker women.
I know, that's the thing. He might like her.
Again, watch the movie. Just watch the movie. Give it a chance.
I can't. I mean, was it shot fucking a decade ago?
It's shot this year.
And this lady is. She's just not my type, you know what I mean? I don't know. Not in a million years would I fuck this chick.
I gotta go, man.
All right, man.
Later.
Peace.